let's eat chicken enchilada soup and answer 50 questions. It's probably going to be a complete shit show of non sequiturs and rambling. Favorite movie. We're not off to a great start because I suck at answering questions about favorites. Favorite about what mood I'm in, favorite genre. Nightmare Before Christmas. Soup is hot as fuck. What is your proudest accomplishment? Today, I was driving to the grocery store and a spider descended from the roof of the car right here. It was right here the entire drive and I didn't crash the car. So, fuck yeah. That was a horrifying moment, actually. What did you want to be when you grew up? I wanted to be a vampire, and then I realized a vampire is not a job, it's a lifestyle, and I'm not a night person. I mean, I kind of am a night person, but I don't want to work nights, you know what I'm saying? Do you prefer warm or cold weather? Today was the perfect day. It was 18 degrees. It was sunny, mildly breezy. You could wear a t-shirt during the day, sweater at night. I'm a big fan of sweater weather. What is your favorite takeaway? We've already answered that question. What superpower would you choose? I would like the ability to be able to communicate with my dogs. Not every dog, just my dog. So I could tell Zool, it's just your farts, everything's fine. And I would tell Gozer, you don't need to be suspicious of clouds. Also, what the fuck are you guys barking at all day? I would also like them to be able to answer direct questions. What's your favorite childhood memory? When I was a kid, obviously, because it's childhood memory. When I was, I don't know, 6 or 7, I had an Archie and Veronica comic book, and at the back of the comic book, it said you can sign away or send away for a free doll and a whole wardrobe. I didn't read the fine print because I was 7, but I clipped it, I put my name and address on it, I put it in an envelope, and I asked my sister to mail it. My sister would have been 15, 16 at the time. A couple weeks go by, there's doorbell, I open the door, there's a box on the porch, I open up the box, and it is a doll and an entire wardrobe of clothes. I think it's the doll I sent away from. I learned later that my sister actually went to the store, bought a doll, and then handmade all the clothes for me. She's a nice lady. How hot is this soup? Would you rather be rich or famous? I would rather be rich because a lot of nonsense comes with fame. If you go back in time, would you? Hang on. The soup is spicy enough to make my nose run. If I can go back in time and observe a particular event, maybe, but we also know that these historical events have occurred, so that's not going to be very exciting. If I can go back in time and change something about my past so that it would influence my future, then I would be a completely different person right now, and I like the person that I am. Would I want to change that? I could end up being a fucking asshole. Not that I'm not, but I could be a bigger asshole. No, I would rather go into the future. Hey, this is spicy. My nose is running. Are you still friends with your school friends? Tangentially, I know they're still alive. I don't think I could name their children. I thought it was 15 questions. 50 questions, not all the same questions over and over again. Still the spider. I'm not over it. Is your room messy or organized? I'm a grown woman. It's tidy, but don't do this to my furniture until Saturday. That's the day I clean the house. Bruh. What was the last movie to make you cry? I don't know. I don't write that shit down. Do people actually know that? I don't really watch movies that make me cry. What is the worst job you've ever had? I threw in the word ever. Things my boss had said to me on this job. It's so great that you go home at the end of the day because you don't have any kids, so you don't have to go home. Like, I have to go because I have children, but you don't have kids and you just go home. Also, same boss would commend other people for responding to emails at 9, 10 o'clock at night and then be like, they work so hard. How was your evening? Very passive aggressively. Bitch, I don't sit in a dark room twiddling my thumbs until it's time to come back here. I work to live. I don't live to work. Who is your hero? Honestly, my dogs. They sleep, they shit, they play, they eat. If I'm good enough in this life, hopefully I'll come back as a dog in the next. What's the best piece of advice you've ever been given? And I will end this because it's not that my soup is getting cold because it's like fucking lava, but I'm getting hungry. I will end this with the lyrics of a They Might Be Giant song. Whistling in the dark. There's only one thing I know how to do well, and I've often been told you can only... Hang on. There's only one thing I know how to do well, and I've often been told you only can do what you know how to do well. And that's be you, be what's your life. Fuck! sake, I'm fucking it up. I mean, I have to sing it. There's only one thing that I know how to do well, and I've often been told that you only can do what you know how to do well, and that's be you. Be what you're like. Be like yourself. And I'm having a wonderful time, and I'd rather be whistling in the dark. Whistling in the dark.